Okay. Welcome to the second season finale of the Krait Kobold, a 5th edition D&D podcast. I'm your GM, Universal. Our party is played by Blaze Masterson.
You know, I thought that given that this was the finale, I'd do something a little bit special.
Ooh.
I'm just going to introduce my character.
I've actually prepared a rap for mine. No.
His name is Keys. His name is Keys, and he's a half-elf rogue. Fiend.
Nice. Bloody Teddy.
Hello, I play
Oh,
Cash.
do you want me to beatbox?
Yes,
lay a beat
please.
down.
I can't. Sorry.
Oh.
Bloody Teddy.
Hello, I play Cash. The sorcerer doesn't want to blow up.
But you also play...
Yigbeth, who was evil and is now not evil, and is very sorry and doesn't want to die.
Skoo.
Hello, I play Stacey Jathan, the human monk.
And Veer Seraph.
Hi, I play Finna, the elf wizard who sort of just stepped out for a coffee and came back to this.
The room is on fire. Okay.
Is this fine?
On fire? No. I don't. So the race is on. Our heroes find themselves in possession of a body that contains an aspect of Thurisdan, god of madness. Thurisdan is coming, and when they reach it, the body had better be nowhere near anyone that you want to be alive. So, you hit the streets of Samiaba in the middle of the night, and you're only outside for a minute before you hear a piercing horn sound from the city's defenses, and a spectacular volley of ballista fire streaks up into the sky and out into the sea. The attack is beginning. So, how do you proceed?
That changes the plan somewhat.
Does it?
Well, now
we can run on water while we're being shot at.
If we go really fast, they
Yeah.
will catch us. And by we, I mean not me.
So, I should say, as you have sort of come up from the Undercity, the body has gone from being warm to being really rather warm.
Okay.
Cozy.
Excuse me.
So that introduces a practical complication of can we have somebody carry it? We'll have to wrap it in heat resistant. But more importantly, if the Navy is close enough to the town to be within striking distance, and the radius of this thing is a city, they're already too close. We would take out literally half the city.
We could.
I
mean, we could
Bomb.
still get them. We could do it so the explosion is right at the edge of the city, and so anything in the sea will die.
Yeah, there was a little talk of this last time, and you'll notice that I put a circle of the sort of possible radius. The ballistas may have enough range to, that they're not just firing at their own doorstep. Maybe they're halfway out into the sea.
Okay.
Or possibly more. I don't know really what the range of such things would be, but hey. Let's say all your options are open.
I'm gonna just take this opportunity to cast mage armor on myself. My sweet, squishy
That's
self.
I'm protected now. Nothing can
Feel
hurt
better.
me.
So yeah, whoever's carrying Yigbeth, she is sort of coming to herself again. She had fainted after her hand, or was it her arm or hand had been chopped off? It was the whole arm, but
The weapon
maybe,
arm.
yeah.
Oh, and could we recap why that was a good thing again?
No, only the hand.
Oh, it's so nice.
Was only the hand, right?
Possibly, it could be either. By my
It was
memory.
only the hand.
I need a refresher on that part.
So
It had the symbol of Orcus on it.
the hand had the same symbol of Orcus on it. Someone had held up that the
symbol of Tyr.
icon of Tyr that
Mm.
your man had given you, Finch.
Mm.
So
Thanks, Finch.
that briefly brought Yigbeth back to herself, and I thought that was just like a nice little way to have her say goodbye or have a final moment of Yigbeth. But you actually managed to, bring her back to herself. And
You actually, the power of Tyr compels you.
yeah. Also, the
Well,
power of having a hand chopped off.
yeah, like
The power of decapitation compels you.
I remember cheerfully volunteering for that one. All right, so do we really want to do this?
How fast do we gotta go?
You don't know for sure. Any sort of Arcana check will give you more of an idea.
All right, it's time to estimate
Okay.
some distances.
Yeah, this is Veer's department.
Hell yes.
Well,
I'll roll like a 2.
never mind.
Okay. Well, let's say
damn.
you put your heads together and you have a rough idea that you've
Get
got
19 together. That's how it works.
Yeah, you might have about half an hour.
Oh.
It will be
What's
enough
the
if you're fast.
Can we do the maths and
Like how fast do we have to
calculate
be
the
going?
speed and
This
distance?
is like a classic math problem. I feel I'm doing my homework again.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
this
this
is-
sort of intelligence check, I guess. I don't think math is a skill, but
Watch me.
Oh no, I mean I can do the actual game math because I've already checked it. And it's 420 feet per round. Blaze it.
uh-huh.
How far is the island?
Several of those.
Several of them.
Yeah, it could be done. You definitely get the idea.
Okay,
that
so
it's-
I guess Finna hates mathematics about as much as I do.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
fair. That's fair. I mean, it's kind of like how like math and music kind of goes together, and then music and magic goes together, but math is just too
I
far.
think, you know what? Just like you put the numbers in front of her and they just start swimming and it's not a good. All right.
And they actually do start swimming because of all the magic around you.
Can we ask someone how far away is the island? Like,
There is no one
precisely.
in the street.
Could I use my insight?
Everyone's
Maybe
hiding.
I know it.
Finna, do you
yeah.
have like
Your
telepathy?
monk's training allows you to estimate distances.
Yeah, we'll allow that.
Sure.
Damn it! Can't roll higher than a 13.
Okay, so the location of this island is factually known, and I live here, so I'm going to use my history.
Oh, hey, we're climbing.
You're getting there. Keep going.
Finna,
No,
can
I'd
you
say, I mean,
can you like use, I don't know, can you like I don't know, like sending someone? Like message someone telepathically with one of your spells?
well, okay, you know the distance. I would
We're
say
calling a lifeline.
most of those rolls would be good enough to know the distance. Anything certainly 10 or above,
Yeah.
because this is fairly common knowledge. Now, with the rough idea of how long you have, and a pretty good idea of the distance, you can work out that yes, this can be done.
But can it be done and then the person get back, or is it a one-way trip?
You think both can happen, and it just depends on how quickly this is. You know, you can definitely get someone there. You might be able to get them back, but it all depends on time.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything like they could transform themselves into a sea creature which could swim?
I knew I should have fucking taken polymorph.
Do I have polymorph? Is that a 4th level
So
thing?
sorry. Yeah, 4th level.
No, I don't have it.
Fuck! I thought we would be fighting.
Could anyone tame octopi or octopodes?
Where's
Do we have any taming?
where's
Who's got
what's her
animal handling
face?
proficiency?
Animal handling. I can levitate the body to make it lighter. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, that would help.
That is actually an enormous help because it's going to get hot.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they're still gonna have to touch it unless we like tie a rope to them.
Poke it with your weapon.
Who's got a pike?
What could go wrong?
So
I've got a spear.
I'm going to take it that you are discussing this as you are essentially running towards the bay area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I was just rolling out a bedroll and thought we were gonna take a moment. No, that was a joke.
Yes. So.
But mage hand, if you levitate it, I can just sort of nudge it along 30 feet.
Yeah, I think Mage Hand you could combine with Levitate, sure. Yeah.
What if we have a line of mages all doing that? One pushing the mage, one pushing the hand. Just
I think that wouldn't these people if
Like
they
a
just
ladder.
ran, they could just run in the water, tying a rope to like. Bree wanted to do this, right? She was fine with doing this.
Bree feels it's okay. Yeah, she's lived a long and good life. She's ready.
Okay, so I have haste because I thought we might want to be quick about this. And it's line of sight. So somebody put me on a really high tower.
Yeah.
So long as I can see her. Go real quick.
Wait, see, what? How does that work?
Haste?
Are there
Haste,
any lighthouses along the coast?
yeah.
Do you have to like keep a line
yeah,
of
there would be one actually on Redgo Island.
I just need something with like decent sight line to the island.
Do you need line
As
of sight?
she's
Is it?
running and I can burn all these spells long.
Yeah,
I
well,
won't need them when I'm dead.
Does it have
because
a range,
all of the city is basically on a slope towards the sea, so
Mhm.
it'd be pretty easy to see.
Yeah, so it would double her speed and she could take an extra dash action for a minute. And then you
So
gotta
she-
take sort of a breather for a turn, and then I can do it again.
Right. Okay.
So she can take 3 She can like basically triple her movement.
Oh,
Hello?
Because I've got the extra cunning action, so I've got an extra dash. So I've got like, and I run slightly faster because she's a halfling.
Teddy, are you back?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, resuming essentially, what are you doing?
Is Keith gonna do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of proposing here. Is
Because you have
think-
the cunning action.
Yeah, I have the cunning action and then a slightly higher walking speed.
So, are we levitating you and the corpse?
Levitating, yeah, that would be amazing
Would
because
it?
then
I mean,
that would help
wouldn't
it-
wouldn't
that would give us-
stop you from doing it.
no, it would give me a good justification for running on water.
It would also
And
look
that-
rad as
that's-
hell.
Yeah, that's fully
Okay.
sick.
I'm not
How
sure how
fast can an
I'm not
unseen
sure.
servant run?
I actually don't think levitation lets you just run in the air anyway. You have to push off something, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Water. You can push
What
off the
if-
water. I'm not
what
sure how
if-
the physics works there.
what if I get Stason to, like, get his back up against a wall and just get his feet up and then boost kick?
Um, I could
Like
like
Lord-
give you a starting push with gust of wind.
Look, I'm thinking this body cannot weigh more than 100 pounds. You could probably ask your unseen servant to carry it the rest of the way while you start running away.
That's my plan at the last second.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Like, I
yes.
can't believe that you revealed my twist.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry.
But-
Don't tell the servant though. 'Cause
Well, I mean,
awkward.
Like,
yes.
that's the most character. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
I love
So
it.
that's
I ruined your moment.
you can dash with cunning action. You can use your bonus action to dash with your slippers. You can dash with your
Oh.
action, and you get the extra action to dash from haste.
Right.
So this will be good.
Wait,
as,
that's 4, right?
Yeah, that's
As
4
you're-
dashes.
Yeah, that's what I got. 4, and then with Long Strider, my dashes are 40 feet, and then I've got Boots of Speed,
Doesn't
and
haste.
then haste
Haste
also
Haste doubles your
doubles.
speed.
So the Boots of Speed. Wait. Does this actually change it like that? Hang on.
Welcome to everyone's favorite part
yeah.
of Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons
I know,
calculation.
right? This calculation.
Rules.
Yeah.
Also, one thing I will say that as you sort of approach, Yigbeth is now back. You know, she's at herself enough to talk. So if you want to be both Yigbeth and Kesh, you can.
Can she cast anything useful?
Can we do a sort of a giant slingshot to launch the two?
Well, I mean,
I can gust of
Oh,
wind, like away from us.
Just to cool you down as the body heats up.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take some wind at my back. That'd be
okay.
pretty good. We could launch me in a trebuchet.
As you reach the docks, you start to hear screams and clashing weaponry, as if the close fighting has already joined.
No time, let's go.
I think I can do something really cool. I can levitate all of us, and then levitate me and Blaze and the body, and then just hold on to Blaze's shoulders while he runs and cast gust of wind behind us to propel us forwards.
Okay.
We could tie you together back to back. And
Saviors
then
of the city.
at some point, Blaze will cut the rope to break free when the momentum is high enough.
As we call it,
Exactly.
a
This is a
two-stage
multi-stage
as it
rocket.
were.
Exactly.
It's almost...
I've seen SpaceX do it. You'll be fine.
Yep. They've proved it's possible. Okay, so coming into a small dockside market, you can see what is the cause of the commotion, and it's the Durans have not landed yet. So, I'm going to move you into the map.
Sons of Tomorrow.
And you may put yourself at the top of this.
Can't see anything.
What is this? A map for ants in the dark?
Ants in the dark.
You can't see anything? Oh,
It's just a big
sorry.
box. there,
Oh, I wonder, is it...
but I was zoomed out, so
I can't
I
put
thought it
down
was small.
Yigbeth. I think she's still in the evil section.
I'm just tossing myself into it. There we go.
And in the game.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Are
Oh,
you
dear.
all coming through this really narrow section?
You're coming through either one of those streets at the top. So, this essentially this marketplace opens out onto the water, and below it, at the bottom, is essentially a line of defenders, or where the defenders would be. along with their ballista and so forth.
Mhm.
However, most of them are not there, or at least not all of them are there because they're in bits.
No.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah.
In bits like what?
I
Chunky-
Emotionally.
Like
chunky
explosion?
Their self-confidence is in tatters.
Yes. Two huge forms are tearing through the defenders. One of them has the rear of a huge goat, the front of a lion, and the wings of a dragon, along with the heads of all three of those creatures,
Of course.
setting people alight.
It just had to be a chimera now.
Wait, how big is it?
Pretty big. The other figure is what appears to be a large metal bull with glowing green eyes.
Oh, I know this one as well.
It stands over the shattered remains of what seems to have been an impressively lifelike human statue.
Good God.
And,
Wow.
yeah,
Is this a Minotaur?
it is not.
I can't remember the
I'm
name.
having trouble envisioning this. So give me that last little bit about so their top half is a
Their front
bull, right?
front is a lion, back is a goat, and they've got the wings of a dragon, and they have goat, dragon, and lion heads.
Oh, that's wow, man! I missed a lot there, didn't I?
It's a chimera, and the other one I can't remember the name. It's like
Angry cow.
it's a metallic bull. It breathes poison gas or something, I think.
Yep. And it stands over the shattered remains of what seems to have been an impressively lifelike human statue.
Okay, that's the part that tripped me up and made me think there was top and bottom halves, and then the cow thing, man, that's just because I'm half dead from travel. Sorry.
You also notice there are two large overturned carts in the street behind the defenders, as if someone has deposited them there and let them out, and the carts have just been smashed from the inside.
Okay.
Sorry, so someone was carrying these into the city?
Someone had brought these down into the marketplace behind the defenders.
I can't believe this. They just released biological weapons into the city.
Oh shit.
Cut to Jack Bauer.
Who would even, I mean, only the Durans could like have this, right?
But probably executed by their agents inside the city, aka the Sons of Tomorrow.
How would they like keep them in here without them destroying everything already?
They just, I assume they captured them nearby and then just dumped them here.
just
like find the nastiest things you can and drop them off tonight. Thank you.
Local chimera pen.
I will say that
it wouldn't necessarily be the.
We didn't get to all the plot threads, and you were never really meant to. But this is one that we didn't get to, and I'll explain it after the session.
Nice.
So, these monsters are tearing through the totally unprepared defenders, but as you come into the square, they stop and they turn, and they think you look like you taste better.
I duck.
You turn them into a duck.
Oh, wow.
Wish.
Nice wizarding.
Now, who has animal taming that they could fly one of these out?
Has anyone got an apple on them, like a nice little
Okay, can we ride the chimera over to the island?
Oh my god.
It's a chimera, not a Camaro. Snap.
Outstanding.
Oh dear. Won't you be glad you don't have to put up with these puns anymore? Anyway, so
does anyone have mind control magic?
Wrong character.
I've got really powerful charisma.
Raw animal magnetism.
I'm quite
Not
good at
working
religion
so well.
and medicine. Could I maybe talk to them about God?
you can totally try that. So
Sounds pretty effective.
you will be rolling initiative. I'm going to say that Yigbeth can't fight. She can move fine, but she can't. Her arms or her arm is too wounded to fight.
So good.
The arm is too gone.
Too little arm to proceed.
Selected this token.
Okay.
Do this to me, roll 20.
For all we've been through.
Play. My name.
Since we obviously know that Kesh has read the monster manual about these things.
You've made that abundantly clear.
Yeah, word up, dude.
Can I roll to see if I know anything about weaknesses or strengths?
Absolutely, yeah.
That'd be Arcana.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Is there a dungeoneering skill? Do I remember that correctly?
No, not in this edition.
There is survival.
Suggest something that would
survival
make sense.
Survival. I think is probably the most
more
sensible for this one. Just it's in the sense that or a nature check, which is intelligence based.
Yeah,
would probably tell you about animals.
Let's see. Let me just double check.
What were you rolling to discover? Sorry, I missed.
Yeah, I think nature would maybe
just
best.
to learn
nature.
in character information.
Nice. You can tell that the chimera has no particular weaknesses.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else can I tell you? You know that it has around 100 hit points.
Well, I'm specifically looking for resistances to types of damage.
Yeah, it's not actually resistant to anything, but it's
okay.
not weak to anything either.
Okay, cool.
How fast?
Okay.
Does he know anything about the other thing?
Talic Bowl, I can probably guess it's resistant to non-magical physical attacks.
It's actually only resistant to being petrified, so, you know.
Boo!
You can't get it to look at itself. So, yeah, let's start the...
All right. Before the initiative round, I'd like to yell out, guys, it's go time for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope that's enough to like let you guys know that I'm about to take off. I can't stay here and fight. So if you guys can spend the first round buffing me and getting our plan off the ground, I'd appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, I can do some stuff.
Shall we get started?
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right.
Stason, assume the position. We're going to launch.
Right. I'm down on the starting blocks.
Can you deny your turn so I can do the thing on you before you run away?
Well, I mean, my first turn is actually going to be
I'll let you have that.
Sort of. Yeah.
I'll let you have whatever buffs you want to put on just before the combat starts, and then we'll go into turn order.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll cast Levitate on both him and the body.
The body. Right.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and I'm just going to get down. I'm going to start this combat on the starting blocks.
All right.
I'm going to do a... Oh, shit. Concentration. Oh, that's a problem.
What requires concentration?
Just go real fast. Is it okay if you just go real fast without me having to do anything for a bit?
Yeah, let's not get bogged down and... Yeah.
I agree.
Not
this
a
is
good
action movie
multitasker.
shit.
Let's get bogged up, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. So, Stason is the first of them.
Everyone gets their
You know what?
range
I keep doing this. If everyone wants to move themselves down far enough to get into attack range, we'll say that you can have that, because these guys would have been, chomping at other people.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do some whatever you need.
Stason's running across the tops of all the stalls.
Nice.
Like crouching tiger to get to where he is.
I'm hiding behind the statue. I feel safe here.
Okay.
Safer.
Safer.
Neat.
What was the one on the left called again?
That's a Gorgon.
Mm.
Apparently, Medusa is something different.
That's all right. I'll take it.
You weighing your options.
Yes.
How punch?
I think the one on the right's got more heads to hit. So
Target rich environment, yes.
More faces to smack.
I'm gonna run to about here.
Yes.
I'm gonna actually change my zoom on my map so I can see what I'm doing.
Always handy.
I've changed it too much. Mistakes were made. Right, that's better. Okay, and I'm gonna run up to it with my Spear of Swiftness and do that kind of spinning behind me technique that you see in martial artists doing, where they twirl the thing around.
Believe I am familiar, yes.
I mean, it just looks rad, is what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. I can't describe the move because it happens so quickly, but before you know it, he's making an attack with it.
Okay.
Actually, he's making two.
Ow. Ow.
And then he's got
that is 2 hits.
some unarmed attacks to make, and he's going to channel his key to unleash an extra one.
Cool.
And then he's also going to use another bit of his inner strength.
Wowie zowie.
To hold it one sec. Let me make sure I got this right.
Are
Yes.
you about to stun them?
I'm going to attempt to stun it.
Nice.
It
How are
has
you
to
stunning it?
succeed on a Constitution, well, like this.
Okay, so it makes...
So I've burnt 2 key points for this round.
Don't you get that like extra thing as well? You can push them back or whatever.
The open hand thing.
Yeah, I chose not to do that because the stun is really good and
Okay.
key points
Okay.
unlimited.
So what does it have to beat with Con?
I don't know. Oh, it's my saving thing, isn't it?
Yeah, at the top of your class. Wait, no, that's not it.
No, I think it's in the spell book. Yeah, spell book. No, I'm talking shite.
Isn't it?
you goober.
Kesh does know.
I did know this. It's in my. Hang on.
Cons.
Hold everything.
Yep.
I did have this somewhere.
I think it's wisdom,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's something like
8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom.
Yeah, I think that's right. So
8 plus whiz plus what?
Proficiency.
Sure. I thought it was 2 other things.
I think that's.
I've got it. I just got to open the thing.
It says in the open hand technique, doesn't it? Like, has it written down?
Oh, does
there?
it? If it does, I've already got that on here. Let's have a look. Key save, yes. 8 plus your proficiency plus wisdom. You're right.
Oh.
Okay, so proficiency 11, wisdom.
Always
14.
trust me in Bloodtide.
14. Okay, that is a 3 plus a 4 bonus. So that is 7.
Yes, it is stunned then.
Stunned
until the end of my next turn.
You smelly bastard. So well done. How much damage is that in total?
Ungodly.
34.
Yeah. Holy crap. I keep forgetting how much pain you dish out. Okay. Finna. No, yeah, Finna.
I'm gonna pop that 4th level spell slot. I regretfully take out a piece of calamari I'd been saving for later. I sacrifice it for this spell.
Avard's black tentacles. Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground.
And I will draw it for you.
And yeah.
Be sure to leave me a path if you can.
I kind of can't because I want to grab both of them.
Well, you're going to need to go
There
off
we go.
Sort of this
Look
direction anyway.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
That's 15, isn't it?
There we go. Yahtzee.
Oh,
Nice.
shit, guys. The Chimera Stunned condition. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. And attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
So what I'm gathering is trying to tell me that the Chimera is stunned and now tentacled.
Yeah, very.
Beautiful. Okay.
This
so,
is some synergy right here.
I'm gonna do something even more.
So the other one, Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay.
Before you do that, I did see this in a dream. It's also 9, which is under 15, and it's stuck.
I cannot argue with that math.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's a banger.
Yes.
Yowza.
3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, roll it out.
That's decent.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they are both stunned essentially.
Restrained.
Restrained, I should
So
say.
they can still attack.
Okay.
Going to Lafo, and
Okay, so
I'm good here.
I think. Restrained then. Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
okay.
I duck out from behind my statue and give a thumbs up to.
Too many things.
Okay, so the Chimera, now it's stunned as well.
Right. It's got nothing.
Yeah.
At that
Okay.
point.
Can't use actions or actions.
Pete, it is your go. Now, I'm going to say that you essentially get off the map, no problem.
Okay, I'm going to spend my first. So I'm going to spend a first action here because I came up with something to do that keeps me here, which is I'm going to use my bonus action to activate the Boots of Speed, and then I'm going to use my action and the rest of my turn to wrap the avatar in my signature red jacket and prepare it to drag it that way.
Styling.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's how I'm going to transport this thing, is just kind of levitating, dragging it along with my jacket.
Okay.
And
so you are now moving incredibly fast in any case.
Mm-hmm. And I think it does take me, like, I think I may have another bonus action, but I will leave the map next turn is what I hope to do.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
You can get me off the map. Fuck it.
I'm taking you off the map, right?
All right.
You're moving off the map, except you're still gonna be doing stuff. You need to, essentially, you're going to be running across the water. I mean, you're so fast you can do that.
Yeah.
Because you're levitating anyway. You can like propel yourself off the surface of the water.
Right.
Right. Let me get some sort of acrobatics roll.
Sure.
That is basically you jumping over the sort of barricade and the defenders and all the ballistas and stuff.
Yeah.
And hitting the water for the first time.
It's a 9.
Okay. Right. That's a little bit of a stumble, but you're still moving fast. Okay, these are going to keep tallying up. This is essentially going towards a number of checks that I'm going to go with. And the more you make, the more likely you are to get back.
All right.
Okay.
Special DM's rules for running while holding the corpse of dead god.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, they didn't put that in the manual. So, okay. Keys gets to go. So that is Kesh.
Okay, is the thing gonna do anything?
Did I miss it out? I must
Yeah,
have
I
missed
think
it.
you might have.
Yes, well done.
I mean, it can't
So it
move,
can make
it can make
a strength or dex check, so not a save, so unskilled check.
Okay, it is making a strength check. And that's more like it. That is 23.
Fuck, okay, it's out. Oh, it starts its turn in the area it's already restrained, so it should have taken another 3d6.
3. Oh, right. You want to roll that again?
There we go.
That's 10, right.
But that is a difficult terrain.
True. Okay, like a bull in a shop full of, well, not China, but
Tentacles.
there you go.
Ooh.
Now, this is difficult terrain, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, right. So that is taken off its movement. So it can move about 20 feet, and it is
Yes.
essentially coming up towards you guys.
Oh, no.
No.
And as it gets free, it will be able to do more stuff. No. But I tell you what, it'll give a little parting shot to Stason. And what it's going to do is breathe gas in a 30-foot cone, hitting you. And you have to now make a 13 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you start to begin to turn into stone.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
They've got creams for that now.
You
It's
guys
fine.
are fucked. Have a good time back there.
Oh god. Wow.
Now hang on, right behind me is his friend. Is he going to get hit?
Not with the way he's aiming it.
That's convenient.
Or it's
Finessing it,
tactically
finessing
sound. Yeah.
So sorry, what do I need to roll?
A Constitution saving throw.
Would you say that is magic?
Mm,
Let's be petrified. That's pretty magical.
it's pretty magical.
I have this
I
for
guess so.
magic.
Have I ever told you that I hate you?
Yeah,
What
wizard
did that do?
high five.
Does that just nullify it?
Well, I haven't used it yet.
Right.
That's about all. I'm just
Maybe-
looking through my options, and I can't do much to avoid this because it's.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's any. Oh, it only works on spells.
Shit. Okay.
So if it's not a spell,
Right.
it doesn't work.
Yeah, I suppose not. Yeah, there's just it's breathing this big thing at you, this big cone of crap. So it hits you, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw. 13 or better.
Okay. That one there is the save. Damn it.
9.
Hang
Okay.
on. Whoa, hang,
Yep,
whoa,
yep.
whoa, whoa. Hold
Mhm.
everything. Hold everything. I just remembered I've got the lucky feat.
Lucky.
I think, get to re-roll that.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I think, if I can find it. It's here.
Yeah, you can re-roll. You basically have 3 inspiration per day.
Nice.
Mhm.
But can I burn through all 3 until I do it, or is it once per... Let's have a look.
I'd say you can use it.
It says whenever you make one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can do it. But I can't. So I can only do it this once, right? Because it's whenever you make one. So it's not
Okay.
like the. I don't think they chain into one.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just do it until you win.
Damn it. Okay. Whew. Okay, come on. Roll good. Roll good. We need a high one. Fuck it all.
No!
Fuck it all.
Ah, you're gonna turn to stone B. It's
You
cool.
only-
You've got
you
another
only-
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have another
So
turn, it's
you are
fine.
currently now restrained. You feel like your limbs get all heavy, and yeah. You are going to be repeating that saving throw at the end of your next turn. Yes, and if you succeed, you're okay.
Okay.
But if you fail, you are stone.
Good luck, you guys.
Good spell. Okay, so Kesh.
I was gonna do something, but I'm seeing that the ball is heading towards us, so I'm not gonna do. Could fireball them.
Could do.
I think I'm going to. I want to do something big.
Now
Go
is the
to town.
time.
Do you know what? I think I can actually do this. Yep. Okay. I'll probably. Yeah, I'll make it here. I'm going to cast. Storm Sphere.
Oh shit.
Right. Okay, so 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs. or air springs into existence. Air springs. Right. Strength saving throw or take bludgeoning damage. Okay. Wow.
I make circle. Yeah.
If you hold down Alt while you're drawing a box, it should do a circle. So these guys have to succeed against a 14 strength roll.
Yeah. Like this. I think the camera automatically fails because of the stunned thing.
Yeah, true. Right. Okay.
Oh my god, stunned.
Right. Okay. Well, the
MVP.
Gorgon is very strong, but not right now. That is an 8. And the Chimera, well, the Chimera gets hit automatically. So, and I rolled 2 3s in a row there, just for record.
Okay, they both take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Is it not 2d6?
I think the damage is calculated above.
Yeah, it's calculated.
It says right at the bottom, the target takes 4d6.
No, that's
with the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I can use a bonus action to make a lightning bolt.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Which BT dubs are great.
Using stormy magic, I'm going to fly up to this, up on top of the statue.
Okay.
And bring it to life.
And
If I'd take
then
an animate object, I could.
I will use the bolt of lightning on the Gorgon.
Okay.
It has disadvantage.
Nice.
You can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet of the center. Make a ranged spell attack. What is that? Just
what is the attack of?
It's 1d20 plus ranged spell attack. It's just plus my modifier?
I guess so. Spellcasting modifier, yeah.
Okay. That's 3. 9.
Okay, so it has to beat 9? Or is that just has to beat his armor class?
Oh, I have advantage. Yeah, that has to beat his armor class, but I have advantage. Because he's inside the sphere.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Who forgot to do the sacrifices to the dice gods? Fess up.
I think we all did, including me. It is your go, Veer. Finna, sorry.
Let me scroll through my list of fun, cool spells for fun, cool people. Ooh.
How good are you at masonry?
I'm not a dwarf anymore.
Damn it. So when I turn to stone, I'd like my 6-pack sculpted into an 8-pack.
Can you resist? Can you saving throw after you turned into stone?
I think it has to be dispelled.
No. It can be undone with magic, but it's not necessarily easy.
I think it's only it's like greater
restoration spell.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm not expecting that to be healing.
How about Yigbeth? She can get that.
Maybe, yeah.
Get the bath salts out.
I also have gaseous form. I can turn you into gas. Then if you turn back, I'm guessing you won't come back as a statue.
The only problem is all my cool shit is concentration.
Or you're still concentrating on the thing?
Yeah, I gotta concentrate to maintain the feel of the tentacles. You don't want to let that get out of control.
Do I have to concentrate on the storm sphere? Yes, okay.
We're focusing real hard. So I'm just gonna fling out some chromatic orbs, I think, at the Gorgon.
Okay.
let's
Garbs.
Keep,
Hit.
fuck yes. Let's call it lightning damage.
Lightning damage. Okay, the lightning rakes over its metal surface. And you know what? Because I'm in a good mood, let's give it an extra 6 damage.
So kind.
Okay.
That's one action. And I'm gonna do it again.
Nice.
Because I again won't need spell slots once I die.
How do you do it again?
No.
Do you have haste on yourself?
No, it's just 2 actions.
Okay, that
I'm not moving.
harmlessly sparks off it.
God damn. Okay.
So the Chimera now, let's see.
3d6 damage
Yes,
on account of tentacles.
monster. Okay, so it is now up to 65 damage. Okay, nice. And does it now take?
It does nothing until my next turn.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Okay.
Wait, oh yeah, because of the storm thingy.
It's done.
The Gorgon is coming for Kesh, I think. Can he move okay?
I'm on a statue, so
Yeah.
what you gonna do about it?
Here's what. The Gorgon drags its hoof across the ground and charges. Hits the statue and probably you with it. Okay, so what it is doing is essentially making a trampling charge. It, let's see. Okay.
Does it take any damage from doing that? From hitting the statue?
No, because that's what it likes to do. It's its favorite thing. And I have lost my D20. What?
Great, zeros.
No.
That's it.
Automatic zero. We win D&D.
Gorgon dies.
This is not right. Where? What?
More like Gorg off.
No! How did this happen? I literally had it a second ago. Did I put it in my pocket or something stupid? No. Wow.
Keys reappears,
Wow.
holding it in his hands.
This is what? So weird. Right. Okay. It's going to be right in front of me somewhere that I can see it, except I'm not seeing it. Except it's not. Right.
Sounds like you need some more coffee, brother.
I think I need less coffee.
A smaller desk.
Yeah, but
Bigger
then where do I
dice.
put my miniatures?
You'd have to get smaller ones. That's why they call them miniatures.
Right. I'm sorry, folks. Give me one moment.
I mean, now's a great time for a beverage or bio break. I'm actually about to get some more coffee.
Okay. You do that.
God, all of my stuff is concentration as well.
Shit.
I'd like to take this opportunity to meditate and regain one of my key points.
Ooh.
Just gonna take a bit of a nap while all this is going on.
Yeah, there was like, do I get another meta magic thing? Any point? There's too many rules.
I mean, this is honestly, I think, what the problem with playing a spellcaster for me. It's like I have really cool shit, but obviously to balance it out, they don't let you unleash literally all of it. Also, because we're like a 3-person party fighting against 2 pretty powerful monsters. And also, playing a spellcaster involves too much thinking. This is why I like playing my barbarian.
So I literally put the D20 in the stupidest place possible. But
Was it in the fridge?
not quite. It was on top of a lamp. I had balanced it on top of a lamp. Why? No one knows. Not even me. Right, okay. So it is making a gore attack at Kesh. and the statue. Statue first.
Oh, spell attack modifier is also my proficiency bonus. I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah.
Or
And
attack, huh? How come? Oh.
Okay, so it hits the statue, no problem.
Okay.
It's sort of the way it's
if it
traveling.
didn't, it would be worrying.
The way it's traveling, it essentially is going in an upwards direction at this point. And, 19 plus 8 is lots. So, it smashes into you and the statue. The statue goes just shattering all over the place. Actually, Veer, make some sort of dex saving throw to not get hit by the shards.
Please work. Yes!
Okay, that was very good. You
Like a fucking ninja.
Yes. Now, that is quite a lot of damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, potentially. That is 17 hit points.
Okay.
It does.
Right.
It's not too bad.
No, it's pretty bad.
Well, yeah. Considering it can make multiple attacks in one turn and it spent one smashing apart the statue.
Shit.
Please don't be dead.
17. I'm on 7 hit points.
Oh, really? I think I'm going to have to... We'll see. So, Kesh, it is now your go again.
Okay.
Don't mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Okay, time to do some crazy shit.
Hashtag crazy shit.
Kesh says YOLO.
Oh shit, I can't do any of this. Oh.
I mean, you could ditch the spear because...
It's still hurting the Chimera, and I can make a lightning bolt the Gorgon again. As a bonus action. Oh, it's also concentration. Why is everything concentration? This is also concentration.
Flashy shit is hard.
If I fly away from it, will that provoke attacks of opportunity?
Maybe not in this one case because there's a lot of rubble around and you are sort of half flying, aren't you? Or are you?
Well, I will fly if I cast a spell.
Right. Don't know. Let's say
I could thunder wave it.
Oh yeah.
That's
okay.
True.
I'm going to use also Quicken spell. Make the bonus action. Actually, no, I won't. Will I? No. Nope. Thunder wave.
Oh, did we skip over? I think we've skipped over Keys' go.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because he's out
which is totally fine. When I removed my token, I fell out of the order.
Right.
I am drinking my climbing potion that gives me vertical movement equal to my horizontal movement and gives me advantage on all climbing checks. So if you want to charitably interpret running over a giant wave as climbing, I get advantage on some checks.
Well, we'll see. Thunderwave.
Yeah,
So,
or alternately, I might have to run up a ship's side or something along those. Anyway, just to let you know.
Cool. Right. That was no, wait a second. Con. Right. That was Gorgon 10. So that succeeds.
I'm also going to use a powered spell. Spend 1 to reroll a number of the damage dice. Do I actually want to do this?
Your charisma modifier. Okay, so
I used 1. I'm gonna reroll 1 of those. Okay, so that's 12 damage instead of 8.
12 damage. Okay. Right, and what was the other effect it had?
No, it's gonna push it away 10 feet.
Okay, the bull goes thrashing back into the stall and just wrecking the place as it goes.
And then I'm just gonna fly over somewhere far away. Goodbye.
Good luck, guys! Okay, Station.
Hello. Does Portent work on other player characters or just NPCs or creatures?
I think it works on any role ever.
Because I'm trying to think of how many outs I've got here. I think at the moment I've got
the other Portent
2.
one is 9. Or is it an 8?
That won't help.
No.
I think
It was an 8. I think she used the 9 up. Yeah. In that case, I've got 2 outs, so let's just use them. Or actually, I get my go first, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's say
Or not.
it's more fun that you do some punching right now. So make your saving throw. Constitution saving throw, and you need a 13.
I'm going to burn a luck if I don't get it, which...
Oh, God.
Down to my last throw. Oh, I can't bear this. Fuck.
No!
He's stoned.
What the shit?
That's it. We actually lost him. We can't. I mean, unless we can
There's
house.
no one who can dispel it unless you
Oh
come
no,
back.
there are
when you're
clerics in
level
the
9.
city. No, there's clerics in the city. I'm sure.
Yeah, but right now we're doomed.
And also,
Yeah.
Gorgons eat stone things, right? So I'm just sat here like
Oh,
a
shit,
meal
they do.
now.
Whoa.
On previous evidence, they do like smashing up stone.
How about Yigbeth? Can she cast? Is it Greater Restoration? I don't think she's even at the level to do that.
That's a shame. Station, you start to freeze up, and you realize that this is happening. You are becoming a statue.
Do you get last words?
Bollocks.
Oh, that is beautiful.
In years to come, someone will have written bollocks on the ground.
We'll inscribe. We'll carve that into your statue.
So, okay. Well, that was wonderful. Veer, your turn.
Oh no.
We're 2 squishy wizards. Help.
We're just gonna play keep away now? What if we just run?
Oh, God. Oh, we could do that. But then
Or in your case,
it's gonna
fly.
eat. It's gonna eat unless we can lead the Gorgon away. It's gonna eat Stason, so we have to do that.
I can do something incredibly ballsy and highly inadvisable.
Always.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
What's your 4th level spell that you took?
I've already burned that spell slot. I can't get it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
Was it the tentacles? Oh.
Oh yes. They're pretty good tentacles though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna go really badly, but it will be funny. So we're gonna go for it, okay? Okay. So firstly, I mosey up 30 feet, as far as I can go in a single action, right here, within tagging distance of Mr. Gorgon. And then I yell, "Tag, you're it," and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Fuck! Okay.
Right.
Sorry, that spiked.
Oh my God.
But it was on hit, right?
Guys.
And then I cast, because... Yeah. And then I cast Mistista.
Okay.
And that'll get me, once the stop's lagging. Sorry, I realize it doesn't... I basically fucking blink 30 feet out of the way.
Right.
It doesn't provoke an attack of anything. I just
Yeah.
straight up teleport.
Tactics.
Right here. Thumbs up.
Nice.
Yeah, get up onto like a roof or something. Can you do
Actually, yeah, wait, from my original position here.
Oh, should I need okay, fine. I'm gonna mention that.
Yeah, I can jump up on this 10. It seems inadvisable because I would be just skirting the range of your, like, storm sphere. But I'll fucking do it. You only live once.
Okay.
Especially if there's a TPK.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the Chimera now gets to make a saving throw, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To be able to move again.
Don't worry though. I saw this in a dream as well.
Does it have disadvantage on
Excellent.
it? I think it might have disadvantage on it.
Well, hold on 1 second. It was stunned until the end of my next turn, and I haven't had a turn, so this is stunned forever.
No, you had. You did the thing.
I didn't actually attack. I just turned to stone. That.
Yeah. And was your turn?
Fair point. But no.
Where do you want?
It's okay, everyone.
It turns out it didn't manage to do it. It is the world's most sleepy Chimera.
It also takes damage.
And it takes 10 damage.
And it takes 10 damage.
And also 10. How much is it? 2d6 from my sphere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Roll it.
Yes. Very good.
Banging.
Get
I'm just gonna attrition it to death.
We just have to lead the Gorgon back into the death zone.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're going back to keys.
Yep.
Essentially, you are now sprinting across the water, and you had your little drink, and now you have the power of climbing. So there's this huge dwarven ship right in your path. You could go around it, or you could try and go over it.
You know I'm going over it.
Okay, acrobat.
It's the time for flashy shit.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay, so you do manage to make it over it, but quite clumsily.
Oh, I think Keys is dead.
You slap into the.
Yeah, I think I just ran into it Wile E. Coyote style, man.
Yeah. And as you run across the deck, the dwarves on board weren't expecting this, but at the same time, one particularly quick dwarf manages to aim a crossbow and wang you in the shoulder with it.
Oof.
Damn.
And you essentially go stumbling over the other side and take off at high speed again. So you've lost a little time.
Damn.
And it's going.
I'm also not at full hit points from the last combat. Like, how much damage does that do?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, well.
What the hell was that?
I'm breaking the rules while in this session. Already
I mean, it's the
2
finale.
things I
It's time to make it big. Time to do it big.
I don't think I can go your way, Veer. So...
Right, okay, the Gorgon. Yeah,
I'm legitimately scared.
It's closer to Veer, so it charges at Veer. What is that? No. So it charges through all these stalls.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially making pretty much an attack with its hooves and with its horns. So it's making 2 attacks.
Great.
Against your armor class.
Hold on.
Yes.
There we go. It's a reaction. So +5 bonus to AC because I cast Mage Armor earlier on. My AC is 21.
Damn!
It's because if I didn't do that, you literally would kill me in that one turn.
That is a fair possibility. Okay, the hooves go up, and
please God, no.
16 versus your armor class.
Does it end its turn there?
Yeah.
Take 2d6 damage.
Oh no, that's right. Is one TPK too much to ask for? I mean, really? Okay, so it is now quite wounded. Okay,
Oh.
so Kesh, you're back up.
Okay.
Run!
How far away is this thing? Not too far away.
Not too far away.
Not too far. Okay. God. I think first I'm going to do the lightning thing and make it lightningy. So that's an attack roll, 1d20. I also have advantage plus my proficiency bonus, which is 3 plus 6. Does that hit it?
15 versus armor class?
Yeah.
No, it bounces off it. Pretty tough, this thing.
Fuck off. Cool, that's my bonus action. I guess I will. I will chromatic whip it.
Okay, that does hit. And what sort of damage do you do?
Lightning. I'm also going to re-roll that one with empowered spell. So what is it? 8. Okay, so that's 7 plus 6 plus 8, which is
Alright.
math.
Yep, certainly is.
7 by 3
21.
is 21.
21. Okay, that does 25 damage. And
Yay.
oh, my math. Help me with my math. 66 plus.
It explodes and dies.
Nope.
Yeah.
66 plus 25 is
Wait, plus or minus?
91.
Is 91.
plus 91. Okay.
More like 90
Wow.
fun.
We
Yeah.
know that it has about 100 hit points.
Mhm.
Roughly. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Right. Next go. Give me Veer and Kesh. Give me a perception check, would you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So not.
Hooray!
You've conditioned us.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
now,
dude.
mysterious figure. Go away.
Oh fuck no! Please God no.
Oh my god.
Why?
Kesh does manage to notice something.
I see an angry Gorgon,
What does he notice?
and I'm very scared.
Kesh notices
That we won.
over in Stacy's direction that tiny little cracks are forming in his stone, and like an
Only-
almost like yellow
only Jason
light is
Statham can do
bursting
this.
out from these little cracks.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
And
Oh my God!
within a
Jason's going
moment,
Super Saiyan.
Stacey uses stillness of mind because being petrified is a synonym for being frightened.
That's
He
true.
bursts out of his rock and screams, "Bollocks!"
Absolutely.
That is so good. I cannot believe you just did like a pun.
Punned your way out of trouble.
Scoop literally punned his way out of death.
This is so
Amazing.
beautiful.
Oh,
But that is his turn, I'm afraid. So.
You have to let him have that.
no, totally. Veer,
So
you're up.
good.
Wait, so what do I actually know this? What do I actually know is that?
That is what happens. Yep.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Little cracks formed, light came out of them, and then it exploded, and Station shouted, "Bollocks!"
And because Veer
Like you're
got
in the
a
Lotus
botch,
Motion.
she didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was,
Station's back. When did that happen?
what? Yeah, I was preoccupied with the angry Gorgon.
She has a good excuse.
Yeah, I think so too. So I'm gonna do this because I'm apparently playing tag with a Gorgon. But so you remember how you gave me birthday wishes back on my birthday?
Uh-huh.
It was advantage on 2 rolls of your choice. I used 1 to learn how to operate a portal,
This
and
is
now
some
it's time.
very good role
Don't
play.
you have advantage on this? because it should have advantage on heavy armor. I'm guessing metal skin counts as heavy armor.
Well,
Forgot to check.
I mean,
I literally deleted that.
it's not. It's technically not heavy armor because it's not heavy armor to it.
It's not closed.
But it's metallic.
It is, but it's just a skin.
Well, no, it's +3 bonus on attack rolls if opponent is made out of metal.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit though?
Does it actually say that?
Actually doesn't hit. Its armor class is 19.
God fucking
Super
damn it.
badass.
And so I'm gonna burn my second birthday wish as I take out this incredibly tattered birthday card and just sort of wave it around. It's like been in my pocket this whole time. Like,
nice.
There we go.
Okay.
The damage is 13 though.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
it also can't take reactions, so you can move out of its way.
That is so true.
And I continue to.
This bull is looking really not well.
Sounds like this bull's about to shit its pants.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you, birthday wish friends.
The Chimera is just asleep forever. So we go into the Gorgon and...
Wait. Is the Chimera dead?
This is where I would fall in.
Well, I mean, let's see. I didn't actually take a Constitution saving throw at the end of Stacen's turn, so let's do that. That's not going to do it. It was like 14 or something, wasn't it?
Wait, the Chimera doesn't do anything?
It's trying. What is the
take 2d6 damage.
Oh shit! What? I hate you.
For the tentacles, it's a
the DC is 14.
Strength or dex. Strength or dex check.
Okay. Right. So that. Oh, it is actually rolled a 20.
Fuck.
Yeah. So with a rower, Chimera is back.
Okay, but that's still difficult terrain.
Yeah, and it's still incredibly injured.
It's like half dead by the time
Okay, Kesh, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do something that doesn't require
an
attack roll.
Please.
Okay, I can. I'm going to.
Magic missile it, please.
Should I use a? No, okay, I know what to do. I'm gonna fireball it, so it doesn't. Can I do that? What's the radius? Okay, it's 20 feet, so I can totally. Can I actually hit both of them?
Let's see.
Doesn't hit Stacen.
If you center it a
Does
bit
that
higher
hit?
than right here, maybe.
That works.
I get
This works, right?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
My favorite thing about Roll20 is that in addition to doing all the fun math, you get to draw a lot of fun arrows and do trig.
Pretty good. Okay, so the fireball is a DC 14 to dexterity. Okay, Chimera.
Make it. Use your dreams.
Didn't I already use both of them? I only got 2 dreams a night. All right, it's not.
I only saw the 9. What did you use the 8 on?
Yeah, what did you use the 8
on? The
on?
other 8 when I think one of the Chimera saving throws so it can get out the tentacles.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'm not a Dream Factory, please.
Dream Factory.
Okay, so the Chimera rolls against dexterity.
Yes.
And that is a 17.
Takes half damage.
Lucky. Half damage. Right, what is the damage?
I'm gonna use empowered spell to reroll one of those things. Which one? I'll reroll a 2. What is this? 6? 6, yeah. Whoops. That's not fun. No, so, fuck off. Fine.
So that
actually, it's equal to my charisma thing, right? So I can reroll more.
The other two, I guess.
What does it say? When you can spend a reroll number up to your charisma modifier. Okay. So I can. Yeah, the other two.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
Right. Well.
So that's 16 damage, yeah?
So
Okay. Okay, but it is not looking well. I can say that much. The Gorgon.
it's not bad yet.
The Gorgon dexterity. Okay, that's 11.
Yes.
Okay, so the Gorgon takes the full damage.
Oh, actually,
Yes.
what was that? What were you gonna say?
The Gorgon takes the full damage. Yeah.
Against what?
The fireball.
Didn't it save? No,
No,
17.
No, that was the Chimera.
Chimera saved.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, so as the fireball sort of ignites, something inside the Gorgon cracks and it starts to spread into itself or out of itself, all this stonework, and it essentially becomes stone from the inside. Stop.
I yell. I just kind of scream. I was going to say something cool, but I got nothing. I'm just very scared of this. I might swear off beef. I don't know.
You're shouting, "Is this its final form?"
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hit this Chimera with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
I have advantage on this. Crit.
Okay.
That's 4d6.
4d6. Okay, let's see.
11
11.
lightning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use another sorcery point to reroll that one.
Okay.
Yay!
12 damage.
Min max.
12 damage.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna reroll the 2 as well. And also the 3.
Oh my god.
And also the 3.
No!
You deserve this.
Swap
Okay.
the 2 for the.
So
So
that's
that's-
You swap the 1 for a 2 and a 2 for a 1.
2.
You've gained 3 out of all of that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, against 3, so it's
So 14.
14 damage.
We are back with Keys. Keys, you are essentially pelting at hell for leather between two ships. The ships level cannons at you and are about to fire. How do you want to
Totally
proceed?
sweet.
Why do they think that this is their greatest threat? Like a guy running on water with a dead body.
They're
in
just
his
like
hands?
Towing a weird lumpy thing that's smoking.
they're
It's
really-
bright red and bizarre, and probably at this point, I'm so far into their flotilla that these are the ships that can't actually hit the mainland. They've got nothing else to do with their cannons.
You probably look
But-
like you're running so fast. You probably look like a torpedo or something.
Yeah.
not that such things exist, but yes, it's weird.
Right. I do want to add that I did get a critical fail on that last roll.
Yes.
I should have had advantage on that because I literally drank the climbing potion to have advantage on that roll.
I suppose so. Yeah, roll again actually for the previous one.
Yeah,
was
like
fair.
I don't think anything should be like retconned, but I do want it to like help with that skill check when
Yeah,
you
well,
sum it up at the end, right?
A, this is an easy thing to retcon. B, that is why you drank the potion. So
Yeah. All right. See if I can do better than 1 this time.
there's another one. No.
A little bit better.
Yes.
In that case,
Fine.
instead of smacking into the ship, you run up it like you're a cartoon character and you flip over it, and no one even quite understands what has just happened. They just see this incredibly fast shape
Like a
spin
red
over their
blur.
head and is gone.
Excellent.
What is going to happen next then is that the two ships that were going to fire at you, only one of them has seen you, and you're only going to have to roll once.
Okay. Cool. Another acrobatics check.
9. Okay. It doesn't hit you, but the cannon discharge that goes into the water creates a large wave and knocks you off a little bit, but it's really nothing too serious.
Kind of have to stutter step. By the way, Veer, Dream Factory is actually an unreleased double LP project recorded by Prince and the Revolution from 1986. So you just did a Prince reference.
Huh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I forgot I owned a spell school of Alter Self, so I could have turned you into like a really sick sea creature, but okay.
I'm already a 6C creature, let's be honest.
Stisson, it is you.
He's a bit upset that the Gorgon's down because he was going to really smash that little bastard. But
He's doing
instead,
a hit.
he's trying to calm himself down, and he's going to do a hit, maybe 2. We'll see. So
just use all your key points, all of them.
just keep spinning like a helicopter. So we're going to go like this. Does that hit?
On the Chimera, that hits.
Yeah. Let's do another one of those.
That hits.
Then we're going to pop another key point to do 2 unarmed. That's a miss. That's a hit.
Nice.
Because one of them hit, I'm going to use the... No, I'm not. I'm going to stun it. If it fails, anyway. It has to do the... So that last unarmed punch was a stunning strike.
Right. Okay. So what happens is you slash at it, and the spear buries deeply into its torso. Then you withdraw it and ram it horizontally through all 3 of its heads. Kick the spear, the heads come flying off, and you spin, catch the spear with all the heads on it. It is dead.
Sweet. And I've got a kebab for later.
Nice.
Tentacles fade away.
You have solved my Chimera Gorgon.
I gotta climb up somewhere tall so I can see Keith.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that done, the sort of the city defenders who are in that area have sort of been in awe of this combat, but they get back to their defense, and really there hasn't been as much damage done to the defenses as there certainly would have been without your intervention. We will cut to Keys, who has reached the island.
Hang on one second. Let me throw something else out here.
Yes.
When I get to within sight of the island, I'm going to cast Unseen Servant. I'm going to call upon Belvedere, my faithful butler.
Okay.
And I'm going to say to him, Belvedere, my faithful friend, today I command you to take a blow that I cannot, to be yet braver than I am. I ask you to be the hero I cannot be. I thank you so much for always being stronger, working harder than I ever could. You've masked my flaws and brought me breakfast in bed. I could never ask for a greater companion than you. The danger of your mission is immense, and though I will do my best to dispel you at the last moment, I cannot guarantee your survival.
You can just resummon them afterwards.
Hang on one second, baby. If you live, my guardian, my comforter, I vow today I will find a way to release you from your service. You are a better man than I am, and you deserve your freedom. Know that your name will echo always throughout history, either as the savior of a city and a coward who would be king, or as the first of your kind to taste freedom in this world. Godspeed.
You see, in the spectral form that is sort of moving alongside you, he looks at you, and you see just this little translucent tear fall from his eyes. And yeah, he nods a sort of affirmation. He looks resolute. Okay, so what he is doing is he is continuing on with the body, which by now actually you notice has got incredibly hot.
Yeah, fuck. I forgot to wrap it in my leather armor. I take my leather armor off, wrap it in that so that it's a little bit more heat resistant than just the jacket.
Okay.
Actually,
right.
I think I have a faster solution than trying to climb a goddamn lighthouse.
Okay.
Cash, can you still levitate me? is levitation still on the books, or is it?
Did
Are we-
Are you here?
Oh no, R.I.P. again.
Oh no!
We miss you. Come back.
Did he miss all that drama?
Oh, no.
No,
Oh.
well, he was commenting through some of it.
Yeah, that's true. He was actually chuckling.
Over
Pretty
your
vigorously.
poignant moment.
Yeah. To be honest, I was chuckling, but it was because it was poignant.
He's there.
Mhm.
He's back.
He's back.
Hello, friend.
Teddy, speak to us.
Hello.
There
Hi.
you are.
What
Did
happened?
you miss stuff?
I heard the Belvedere stuff.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all right then.
Are you still able to levitate?
I think so.
Cool. Can you put me 30 feet straight up so I can try to
Oh, you
spot
mean
trees?
you?
Yeah.
Well, I have to maintain concentration on both.
Well, I'll tell you what, getting onto the roofs of the houses would be plenty of... Well, maybe not enough to see exactly what's going on,
You
but...
can sit on my shoulders if you want.
Okay. That's very
Aw.
nice of you. Thank
The
you.
power of friendship is
Yeah,
much more powerful than levitate.
that's
Alright.
true.
I'm gonna try to scale one of these buildings.
Okay,
I'm gonna
So-
roll acrobatics.
go for it.
Well,
It's not entirely graceful, but you get up there.
cool. Okay. So I do that awkward thing where you roll over the edge where you like hook an ankle on and just sort of like, ugh.
And you're exhausted afterwards.
Whew,
Just like,
okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, keys, give me another acrobatics roll as you essentially peel off and try and get out of range. Which
Yeah.
way are you going?
I'm heading pretty much directly back the way I came. Or actually, I'd have to see the map again, but I kind of want to head. Well, actually, it's going to be a radius, so any direction is good.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
I
whichever
suppose.
way gets me back to the coast the fastest, because I
Yeah.
feel like maybe I'm slightly faster on land than on water. Maybe. I don't know.
I have a question. So you know how you've basically just been shucking all your clothing to do a makeshift toe drag thing? Are you running shirtless at this point?
No, I still have my shirt and my
Okay,
tie
good.
and my pajama bottoms and my
Modesty is preserved.
slippers.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Slippers.
Damn it.
I
Okay.
know. Well, I mean,
Think of the
You
fan
just
art
look like a
space.
date for a meeting.
that's true. I could have done some fan service here. So I guess we
You
came
just look-
from like here, and then I'm gonna run just kind of straight back up toward the area right next to the mouth of the river. I think.
Right. Okay, compromise because he's been running on water and because of all the spray and stuff, the clothes are all like super tight on him.
Yeah, there we go. It's a
I like to
wet
imagine
t-shirt.
the
Very wet
because of
t-shirt.
your usual outfit, you just kind of look like you're late for a meeting and didn't put like proper pants on or whatever. You're just sprinting.
Okay,
Anyway,
let's see. Give me an athletics roll just to get out of there as fast as possible.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Right.
Not a
Okay.
good one.
It's not great, but the explosion does not come as fast as all that. You're essentially your hits outweigh your misses.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And-
it's I imagine there still might be a check or two.
have
Honestly.
I got sight?
Ooh,
Sorry.
Have
Oh,
I
can
got
you see?
sight?
You do notice a figure sprinting across the water.
Close enough. I've been saving all
It's
of my spell
getting-
slots.
It's getting closer.
Oh wait, I forgot the description. Let me do that again.
Well, I mean,
Well, we know what it does,
It-
but basically for a solid minute you're going double speed.
you suddenly pick up speed in just like a major way.
yeah, yeah,
I guess
that
the
is.
levitate is only for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have taken him 10 minutes to get out there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no.
The speed we're going.
I mean, it essentially took around the same time as that fight took.
That fight was
Like-
approximately 6 turns by my count, 6 or 7.
And with that extra burst of speed, what would have been a very close thing becomes not too close a thing. What happens is, well, it would be wrong to call what happens an explosion. There is a moment of shocking silence, and then reality is just stamped on. From the shore, it looks like the island suddenly sinks into a rapidly expanding pit, kilometers deep. Keeps growing larger and larger, swallowing more and more of the ocean and the ships upon it. But it stops before it reaches shore. Then, just as suddenly, it snaps back, and everything within the radius is hurled skywards. Strange shapes coalesce in this huge cylinder of your plan, or of your plane's material, the stuff of your world. These invisible hands, you can just make out the shapes that they form. Thousands of them, maybe even millions of them, start to pull everything apart. Ships, dwarves, fish, rocks, even the water itself. It's as if it's looking for something. And after a moment, it stops. What falls from the sky is more like some sort of weird slurry than water and wreckage. Redjaw Island is gone. Almost the entire Duran fleet is just gone, and it barely causes a wave. The remaining ships turn and flee.
The remaining ships? After that?
The few, anything within that radius got just annihilated.
There was more outside the radius?
Some of the ships actually managed to get outside the radius, but
we gotta leave a sequel hook, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not. No, the Durans have like multiple continents.
I don't think anyone will ever mess with Samiaba after this.
Samiaba detonates first weapon of mass destruction.
We just reality nuked them.
Yeah, that's the first ever. Wow.
Yeah, it takes a while for anyone to truly register that you've won. What they just witnessed is like, what was that? What could that possibly mean? It's just like blowing everyone's mind. But before too long, the cheers of victory start to go up, and everyone realizes the carnage and bloodshed that was about to go down has been, well, not on their side at all. And people start to come out into the streets in a sort of dazed, joyous state. You know that the Archon want you to return to the tower at some point, and that seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Can I take a nap on this here roof first? It's been a lot of excitement.
I'll say you can definitely take a short rest.
Oh my god, yes, please.
We need a long rest, though.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Nah.
During the long
Out
rest.
like a light.
So was I like thrown clear of the? Or did I like get all the way back onto the shore and I'm like chilling with the gang again?
I was gonna have you sort of just make it because you won 3 out of 5 of those tests, but because of that haste speed at the last second, you totally got back with the gang, and you're like,
yeah.
All
just to let you know, at that last minute with that second haste, I was actually going 240 kilometers per hour.
Oh my god! The colors blurred. The sound you hear a loud boom.
There was like an actual Doppler effect occurring where like my yellow shirt changed to green.
Blaze runs a lap
from that? You
around the planet.
around the city. You wind down.
Blaze turns back time. Okay, so you have a moment to rest, and as you do,
you run around the Earth like Superman to reverse time.
Yeah.
You come back and I've seen some things.
People wouldn't believe. So the sun starts to rise in the morning, and as time passes, the mood becomes more and more jubilant. Yeah, so you can now return to the tower.
All right.
So it's
I'm going to grab some. I'm going to, after a marathon, you always really want to carb up. So I'm going to grab a plate of spaghetti on the way.
Just flipping spaghetti in your hand.
Wait, maybe it was before. I don't know. I don't run
really
marathons.
Snack.
Yeah.
Cash has taken samples of the Gorgon, the Chimera, and the water.
Ooh,
okay.
I just pick over the rubble of the market stalls and I'm like, This looks pretty okay. Free food. I'll take it. Just like a flatbread or something. Look, I just help save the city, all right? This is...
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I think everyone is aware of that now, and yeah.
I think I'm going to frame this birthday card.
You're getting a lot of...
you got a lot of mileage out of it.
I know.
Yeah. Yep, you saved it for the best. Right, so as you return to the tower, Keys, Kesh, and Stacen, Finna, and also Yigbeth, and Bree, and but she's not here. You see, waiting outside the tower, essentially waiting for news of what is happening, and waiting for your turn, Sarah Fames. And she sees, sees you all approach.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, we got Yigbeth with us.
Huh?
Oh. Go get him, Tiger.
See...
I have my mouth stuffed full of food right now. I can't talk.
I'm just sort of edge of the world, really.
Yeah, this is all blood, Ted.
One foot in front of the other kind of a deal.
Oh no, I have to do talking? Can someone just cast invisibility on me or something?
I got you, bud.
She sort of doesn't see you before you see her, so you have a little moment to do whatever you want to do. How do you want to play it?
I don't know. Would Yigbeth just hide?
I don't know. Yigbeth has been through a lot. What do you think?
I don't know. She's not gonna hide.
Okay. So as you all walk up towards her, she sort of sees you and smiles, and then sees Yigbeth, and it's like her legs start to give out underneath her, and she backs off slightly, and she says, "What is this?" You brought her back? You're just friends again?
That's what Yigbeth says.
Does anyone else want to?
I'm chewing. I hold up one finger like 1 minute, sorry.
Cast invisibility on myself.
Yeah, I think Kesh has to answer. Or Stacen.
Kesh? Okay, sure, Kesh says.
No, I think either Yigbeth or someone in the part, someone who she knows better is going to have to. She takes out the small sort of knife that she's been holding, and she says, "Did you bring her to me to kill?"
Whoa.
I'm not answering that one.
She is pointing the knife right at Yigbeth's face.
If you say yes, like Yigbeth is probably not gonna even try and stop you.
Whew, that's a lot to put on someone.
Yeah. She advances slowly. She still has that question hanging.
She has a question mark above her head, floating.
So, time to decide.
Anyone?
How do you feel about this character, Teddy? Because this is on you, really. Like,
is it? You have to answer. She asked you guys.
Yeah, but I'm asking you out of character if you're done with.
No, I don't want Yigbeth to die.
Okay, in that case, because I was trying to read how you were feeling, because it is your character. I'm not going to just condemn your character to death.
Well,
I would feel horrible for that. personally.
I mean, if you guys want Yigbeth dead, like...
Stason is more of a team player.
But I mean, Sarah has been a big part of your team. Not in an adventure sense, but
Oh, in that case, he's gonna segue between. Like, he's gonna put his arm around her, making sure his hand is on the hand that's holding the knife, and sort of guide it down. Meanwhile, his other arm goes around Yigbeth, and they just walk, and he guides her in the direction we were headed, and says, "Let's walk and talk." And and tries to talk about like the old time, the good times we had back then, and explain the situation of how Yigbeth hasn't really been herself. Try and buddy it up a bit.
That is like the most insincere.
He's not good at this. You can clearly tell.
She tenses up in your embrace essentially, and she is like, "You don't understand. She came to us, and I begged her with everything I could not to do it."
Yigbeth says, "I'm sorry."
She just looks at you. She looks back, and she's like, "You're sorry."
Yigbeth starts crying.
She just looks, totally aghast at this. "You're sorry? The only person in this world that I ever loved, you took her from me, and we can never be together again."
Yigbeth collapses.
What do you think? What's going to happen? Sarah is faltering. It's like she wants to do it. She wants to put this dagger in your head, but she doesn't know what to think suddenly.
Stason's going to say, "Look, if you do that, you're going to end up like she was. That's a dark path to go down. Do you want to go down that path?"
She just shakes her head,
trying to make her think. "Why don't you pass the knife to me, and we'll talk. And if you still want to stab her in the head, you can have the knife back. But let me just hold it for now."
She says, "Okay." She gives you a knife, but she walks off. And essentially, as she rounds a corner, you can hear the sudden frustrated scream that she lets out. Then you don't hear anything else.
Keys swallows his food.
You monster. Anyway. Okay, so outside the tower, you can also see that there have been signs of a fight. There are the dead bodies of some guards and some of the remains of the dwarven ambassadorial guard, who chose this time to show up and fight. But
how are they looking?
I mean, most of them are dead. There are several of them who are badly wounded, but essentially the city guard is back, sort of, they're on the door, and they're like, "The Archon are very keen to see you. Please make your way up."
I nod curtly, and let me see. I guess I'm going to roll up my sleeves for the first time in my life, and walk up in there.
Okay. So you climb the hollow inner tower stairs until you get to the sort of, the war room, the office that you're using to prep all this stuff. Even the Archon look stunned. I mean, Alant, he hides it well, but there's a certain sort of, as there was below, what the hell just happened? And that is what Simon asks you.
Stason holds up his spear with
Yeah.
the 3 heads still on it.
Jesus.
This,
You're just carrying that around?
this happened.
Okay. So I take it you explain the basics of what went on.
No, it
Now-
was just
Oh.
that one thing. I was just
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I've used all my words up trying some diplomacy and it doesn't really work.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
all right, so Universal, I need to ask, what is Key's knowledge of the relationship between the Archon and the Avatar, the Mad God that they were feeding blood, or that they were letting just play around with the beasts below?
Yeah. You know that, you know exactly what Yigdith as Avatar told you, which is that the Archon brought it here with the purpose of essentially pacifying the monsters under the city to make the city livable again.
Ah, okay. And then they just kind of like let it run amok and sealed off the under.
The arrangement being,
all right,
you do you down here, we'll
Mhm.
do us up here.
All right, I'm gonna. That makes me feel really good about the Archon. That's a smart ass decision from Key's perspective. I'm good with moral gray.
Does
For sure.
present a problem now, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although I also sort of established that an awful lot of those monsters are dead now.
Yeah, they all kind of went berserk during the Avatar thing. So like they all went berserk and all went summoned to that fight, and Yigdith kind of slew them all. Blood everywhere.
It was pretty
Powered
badass.
Powered by Orcus.
So Simon is, asking you what happened. What was that? Do you want to tell him?
Absolutely. I kind of cheerfully clap him on the shoulder, shake his hand, and launch into the story.
That
Probably
was teamwork,
emphasizing-
you say, and that's it.
You get about a sentence into this explanation before a voice says, "No one bloody move."
Oh god, it's a land, whatever. Right?
No, all the vampires are in the room with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 3 of them. A figure steps out of the shadows. A dwarf in finely made armor steps out with a hand raised above his head. This is Rangram Strongarm, captain of the Dwarven Guard.
Stason leans over and high fives. No, he doesn't. No, that's a joke.
That would be a terribly bad idea, actually. But,
Wait, what?
He had his
Who is
hand
this
above
guy?
his head.
Yep.
Rangram
this?
Strongarm is the leader of the Duran Guard that we left in the city, right?
Yes.
We never found them and did them in, so they found us just now.
Yes.
When did
also-
this happen? Did we ever meet this guy?
Yeah, we met him when we went to go and visit the Duran Manor, the manor at which the Durans were spending their time. And he was the guy who hurt Valentine.
Okay.
Right? Like he's the head of the Duran.
So he was like her
presence
head
in the
of
city.
security, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Okay.
he's got kind of all the guard for the ambassadorial presence from the Duran squad. So this is kind of like the personal guard.
Yeah. And he's led this sort of, attack on the head, on this tower, the city sort of center.
Oh my god. Finna just like slumps over in a chair and says that.
In his raised hand, he grips something metallic.
It's a
And
bomb.
he says, "Arcanite bomb. The moment I release this, we all die."
Dispel
you
magic.
It's not a magic device. You
She says
monsters murdered my
Arcanite.
clans.
Hang on, Eli,
I
chill.
cast Watery Sphere.
I want to hear what this guy says. I want to hear it so bad.
Well, let's see if he succeeds a strength check. Well, okay, no, talk is a free action before we resolve any of these things.
Okay. Let's see. He says, "You monsters murdered my clansmen with your sorcery. I want you to know that you have only won a single battle before I end you.
and then I cast Watery Sphere.
Watery Sphere. Okay, what does this do?
I basically put him in a bubble. Strength saving throw, though.
How many people are in the room?
No, it chucks it out of the bubble.
So,
hang on.
The watery
on
bubble.
A successful save, the creature will be
okay.
On a failed save, restrained by the spirit and engulfed by water.
Okay. He rolls quite badly. He is now encased in water.
What is that gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, and then I shrug and go, "What do you want me to do with him?"
Can you freeze it?
There is a moment.
Cash, do you have Cone of Cold?
No, but
I should mention that he does
chromatic
have
orb.
to hold his breath right now. So
you want me to like freeze him?
Freeze it.
Yeah. I
and
don't
then we
have
can
anything.
roll him out of here.
I don't think that's
Exactly.
Is that gonna be enough for chromatic orb?
There is a moment where he looks confused by what has just happened.
Use that time wisely, Kesh.
How many people are in the room?
You guys and the 3 of the Archon, and that is it. Oh yeah, and of course Rangram.
It's not gonna, I can't. Okay.
Well, before you can even decide what to do, Alant moves so fast that you can barely see him. He strikes out with just like 2 of his fingers on his hand with the nails, and suddenly Rangram's hand is just severed, and it goes spinning up into the air. Alant catches the hand. And that happened.
Stacy does a roundhouse kick into the air where the head would have been, but it didn't make it there, and he's like, "What?" The hand, sorry, not the head.
Alant looks down at the bomb just with a slight smirk. Like a sort of a, yeah, you thought that was going to work? Please.
They're vampires, they're not gonna die anyway.
Well,
being exploded to bits probably is an inconvenience either way.
It's not
also nobody knows except for us that they're vampires.
Exactly. But also, it's daylight outside.
So it would have blown a hole in the thing.
Also, I don't think they can. Like vampires turn into gas or whatever.
These vampires are different.
Yeah,
These are universal vampires.
Still,
we're actually we're mad levels beyond just regular vampires.
Yeah, they're. I mean, in the players or in the monster manual, you have entries for vampires, but actually, all 3 of these guys are at least slightly above that. So, Alant speaks, and he has just this sneer in his voice. He says, "Well, now that's dealt with. I suppose there are other things we can sort out. Perhaps we can conclude your intended betrayal, Simon. Perhaps you thought these worms that you've put so much faith in would be helping you to put a dagger in our backs." Simon
I put up a hand.
Silent.
Go, I've still got the rest of them trapped in a bubble.
So the bubble is filling with blood.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
It's not nice, but yeah.
Summon a shark.
Summon a shark.
I'm not made of spell slots. Okay, I took 1 nap.
Alant continues, and before you ask, the answer is that. 1 second, sorry, I've forgotten to do a thing.
Oh, is this the fucking mysterious figure?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you told them everything.
The mysterious figure appears at his side.
Shit.
The answer is that your little helper here was actually my little helper all. Well, would you
What
like
is
to
this
say
thing?
He looks at you and he's just like, he looks like he doesn't really care, you know. He doesn't know and he doesn't want to know. doesn't affect him.
Does he just appear out of nowhere?
No, but he's not giving you any answers.
Well, very rude.
He says, well, would you like to say anything in your defense before we destroy you? Voishin is, by the way, Voishin is between you and Simon. Simon is between Voishin and Elant. That's basically the layout of things. Simon takes a little moment and he speaks finally. He says, I always thought you were hidebound, Elant, set in your ways. It's more than that, though. You're trapped, not wanting things to change. But things are always going to be changing, and it's only a matter of time before you move along with them or the world shakes you off. I never wanted to be rid of Voishin, only you who will doom us all before long. Meeting these folks, and he points to you guys in Brian Inc., made me realize something. You are who you pretend to be. I think that from now on, I'd like to pretend to be someone who does the right thing. He looks back at Voishin and at you all and says, run.
We can do that. Do we want to do that though? I have a thing that helps us do that.
I am way too heroic to do that shit.
Before he even
blink the fuck out of it.
word, he springs at Elant. Voishin, she runs. She grabs at you all, trying to hurry you out the door, but she is going.
This guy was rude. Kesh is going to kill him.
So, back out the hollow stairwell, she bursts through the doors as Elant and Simon struggle together. She pulls something from her pocket as she vaults over essentially over the banister, and falls downwards. You can see that this thing that she pulled out is a small crystal. She cracks it between her thumb and index finger, and if anyone is within her arm's reach, she is grabbing you, and there is no arguing with it. She's pulling you with her.
Who's within arm's reach?
Anyone who wants to be. What are you all doing?
Oh my god.
Stason likes the look of Voishin, or however you pronounce it. And
yep, that has been established.
he's definitely not going to fight with her. So
okay.
She gets her hand on him with no difficulties.
Let me
Do
just
you grab at anyone?
those.
Remember that
dice for the short rest.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, I will have used my Song of Rest class ability to give you an extra 1d6. Hang on one sec. Let me pull that up. So let's go ahead and have maybe a couple hit points pulled back because I'm staying.
No, remember one thing. This is there's a vampire who is way above both of you.
Yeah.
Who is running.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cowards.
You're
all cowards.
I can't help but feel some kind of loyalty. And with keys, like it's about what's best for the city. And
yeah. Well, okay, so she has grabbed Stason. Stason, what do you do? Are you going to grab anyone?
I'm trying to think. Would Stason grab anyone else? He might reach out for keys, but I don't know about the others. And he wouldn't try necessarily too hard, but he'd have a sort of pleading look in his eye, like he feels like it's the right thing.
In the struggle that is sort of going on, they are literally moving so fast that it's like painful to watch.
Damn. So these guys are like clearly out of our league.
They're very flash.
Have you seen Twilight?
It's a lot like Twilight. Thank you.
Well, then how are we going to deal with them afterwards?
Well, I understand you have to decapitate them and then set them on fire.
Yeah, but how are we going to get to that part?
Well, you need loads of other vampires, apparently. I don't know. And wolves, giant wolves. Have we got any of those?
I really wish I had gotten those silver knives.
I only saw it. No, I did take a knife from someone just a moment ago. Was it silver?
No.
So as Voisin sort of cracks this little crystal, you can hear something mechanical happen in the tower.
Oh.
Is it the elevator? Or are we gonna go to the other dimension or something?
All right, Keys just figured out to cut and fucking run with that.
Oh shit, is the entire thing gonna collapse?
Is anyone staying?
Okay,
Yahtzee,
I'll go.
Keys is fucking. We had a short rest. Keys is exhausted. His calves are burning. His like lungs are. He's still breathing heavy, and his slippers of speed are entirely used up for the day. Just to let you guys know, like that's the stakes of my ass, like dragging my ass out of here.
Okay, so thankfully the next part is not too difficult for you. You follow suit with Voisin. She springs over the banister and just falls down this huge tower, as you do. In the breathless fall that follows, you see that a hatch at ground level has opened up. You pass through it very quickly to the dungeon levels. There is a red light at the end of the tunnel, the portal.
Oh no.
You fall through, and after a stomach-churning moment where, up becomes west, you come skidding and tumbling to a stop on baking sand. If you were finding it hard to breathe before, it's like doubly so now. The air is so hot. There's barely any oxygen to get, and the light that comes from this blazing huge sun has this weirdly dark quality. After a moment, after you all sort of collect yourselves, Voisin pants, I was hoping I'd never have to do that. You can see that back through the portal, the tower has exploded. Sunlight is now streaming in, but like pieces of the tower are like falling in through the portal.
Finna, close it.
Okay. Just run around trying to find where the off switch is. Kind of remember it's been a while.
You have that thing, don't you? You have full control.
I just have the ability to turn it off, so I turn it off.
Okay, and you turn it off before the stones hit you. And yeah, you find yourself in this just plain of utter horrible desert.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Now hang on, what's happening to Voisin if there's this blazing sun?
No, it doesn't work. We tried it.
Blazing sun.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The blazing sun is not harmful to vampires, it seems.
Yeah, this is a dark sun, if you will.
Oh yeah. I remember.
I'm so mad I didn't prep any of the fun camping spells that exist.
Keys is immediately extra miserable, like my beloved city.
Huh?
He's
it's
grinding
not destroyed.
his teeth. I know, but it's far away.
It's far away.
It's far away. I have sand in my slippers because they have an open back on them, and I'm just like grinding my teeth right now.
And your servant's not around, right? So he can't
right.
even help.
Well, and I don't even know if I can bring him back. Right. I tried to dispel him at the last moment, but
you don't actually know if he made it or not.
Exactly. and I've run out of spells for the day. So we can't even find out by the end of this finale whether he's dead or alive.
Isn't it a cantrip?
That's for next season. No, it's level 1. That's for next season. Yeah, Unseen Servant. Yeah, it's level 1. Anyway, we will find out next season.
We're not done yet.
He lived or died.
Just quite yet.
Right. Hit me. I'm just saying
that particular thread.
Mm-hmm.
You see a spectral form running towards you in the desert.
Sir, I've got your shirts. But no.
I brought you this mum. You forgot this.
Did you want me to fetch this for you?
There is so you guys hear a scuffling, like a short scuffling sound behind you, and you turn around, and for a moment you think that Voisin is drinking the blood of Stason. But then you realize, no.
Of course not. She would never do that. Not Voisin.
She just grabs you and gives you a big old smooch.
Oh,
And the crowd goes. Studio audience, I mean.
delightful.
And she sighs and says, right.
What next?
It's
What
fine.
next?
The solution is easy. We just level up until we get plane shift, and we get out of here.
What should happen is, if any of you can recite from memory Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, I can just conjure us up a straight up house.
Now, there is one other option. In fact, there's two options at the minute, but let's see what happens. What do you do?
Well, Stason's a little bit stunned right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be a bit quiet for a moment.
That was a bit of a stunning strike of her own, eh?
Exactly.
I uncoil my elf papoose and try to do up a little sort of tent, like a really sad sort of like fabric tube on the ground, so I can sort of be in the shade.
Okay.
It looks more like one of those cat tunnels.
It's just sort of a lump on the ground made out of fabric, and it's me.
Yeah, just trying to find seating for a moment while we ponder what to do, right?
Voisin looks at you, Finna, and says, I didn't know that you learned how to control the portal.
I have a way with portal magic. No, I actually, no. What I do is I just wave the tattered remains of the birthday card again. Just like one arm snaking out from underneath, shakes it, and just retreats.
Can you try and open it again?
Maybe.
It's absolutely no problem.
I sort of kick it a little bit and just springs back open.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A little
We're
cloud
not
of
actually
rumbling
stuck
stone
here. It's
No.
fine.
So, you find yourself looking out at a greatly reduced tower with sunlight. And yeah, she says, you may go back through.
But she can't, right?
I'll wait here a little while.
Does anyone have an umbrella?
I've got an elf papoose, okay?
Okay. She
Go.
says, thank you very much. And
I just hand you.
she essentially brings you back through the portal. And you return to the city. Now, in the weeks and months that follow...
Can you believe if we didn't open that portal, we would just stay there?
We're just like, no, we're good out here.
How will we ever return?
Next season's just in a desert somewhere.
Yeah.
Next season is actually like a frontier. It becomes like a frontier western.
Whoops, we already got one of those.
I mean,
Another one.
I did
We'll
consider
combine
that,
them.
I did consider actually doing Dark Sun next season, but I thought, nah, I'd rather work with.
Keys would not prosper in that environment, my friend. That is, that Dark Sun is like miserable.
Yeah.
Labor. Keys would not do well there.
So, in the months that follow, word spreads and legends form about what has happened here. They vary wildly from place to place, of course, but there is one common conclusion. You don't mess with Semiaba. Semiaba is protected by monsters.
Wait, so are Lant and Simon dead?
They
Samson?
are dead.
That's Samson or Simon?
Simon.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. So, several days pass in a blur of activity. We're sort of going back and forward in time slightly here, but the city reorganizes itself. Voisin is, for now at least, still in control of the city, but she offers you all. She says that, what do you want?
I want a pony.
Seraphims You don't see much of Sarah after that day. She doesn't return to baking, and she drops out of any sort of social life that she had almost entirely. Sometimes Finna might see her, in the university library, but she has become guarded and quiet to a fault. After a while, she disappears entirely, and you never see her again. Keys. Valentine comes to you in a quiet moment, and she just sits in silence with you for a while. She holds your hand, and she says, "Funny few weeks."
Yeah, I guess so.
I fear the fate has been much kinder to me than to you. You've spent your life on the run until now, and, well, now I'm the fugitive. What will you do with yourself? What do you want? And she's sort of looking at you expectantly.
Well, it's hard to tell. I'm a bit torn myself. Maybe you can help.
I'd like to.
Out of character. Voishin has pretty much offered me a seat on the Archon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is certainly... You can certainly take that.
And I tell Valentine, I could simply sit on the council here. I could be an equal on the council and help rule and help grow and prosper a city that's seen its share of disaster, more than its share.
That seems wise. A period of rest after your exertions, I should say.
For a time, but one day, I think I have to return home. I think I have to go and topple the Durans.
So, Keys, you find yourself in a position to be, well, hugely influential. You have a major effect on the running of the city. And given your time in both high society and the gutter, you become, regarded as a very fair and forward-thinking official. Though your proposal to exempt smoking jackets from tax does go largely unsupported, you successfully inaugurate an annual celebration, Victory Over the Duran Day, or VD Day.
Right.
Yeah.
When it be Bod Day.
Well, it's just... I don't know. Traditions include theatrical reenactments of Brian Ink's glorious triumphs, much drinking, and the annual burning
and a ship climbing contest.
Yep, ship climbing contest.
Athleticism.
Yep.
Foot race.
The annual burning of the Drumpf, in which an effigy of Drumpf Duran is pelted with fake beards and finally set alight. But diminished by the costly assault as he was, Duran is still out there. Bree Hearthlight heads back to her, back to the old country, back to her home and her family to, share her stories of death-defying bravery and to help raise her grandchildren to, with any luck, be great adventurers like her, or at least appreciate a really well-proved bake. Finna.
Yeah.
In the new administration, you are offered the role of Vice-Chancellor of Stone Fountain University. And asked to found an entirely new department, a department of magic. The work is hard, but as word spreads, you find yourself increasingly successful, bringing a large influx of potential students from far and wide, especially in the field of divination, a school of magic that seems to be increasingly hard to study anywhere else. Those who arrive from overseas tell you more and more of Shield Cradle University's Baron Hadark and his disdain for the practice of divination. He essentially has made it all but impossible to teach. Someday you should pay him a visit. So Stason Jatham finds himself in an odd position post-battle, when the need for a ripped kung fu man is somewhat diminished. However, his toned bod is not idle. Dating a vampire is not without its challenges. Voisin has a worrying habit of referring to you as my pet and staring at your neck and licking her lips if she's had a hard day. But for now, at least, you're finding a way to make it work. Is there anything that you would like?
What do you mean?
Is there sort of a position that you want to take, or a thing you want to do in the city?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're being given your heart's desire as a reward.
Everyone's getting a couple of months of.
Yeah, he wanted
niceness.
to set up a monastery.
A monastery, yes.
At the highest point in the city.
Excellent. That is
if that's
exactly
possible.
what you do.
They build a new Arcan Tower, and at the top is your monastery.
Oh, that's a nice idea. But it's up to you where you want it.
Yeah, just the highest point, so it could be overlooking the city.
Kesh, what do you want?
Kesh is going to make an expedition into the Undercity.
Okay.
And he's going to suggest try and hire anyone from Brining.
Okay. I would say that Brian Inc. would be able to re-establish itself, perhaps with new members that, are keen to learn from the masters. And
that's Brian Inc. Jr. with Finch.
Yeah.
And co. Finch
Yes,
leads
Finch,
the new generation.
exactly.
That's season 2. Yeah, this is the new class. Saved by the Bell, the new class.
Oh dear. Okay, so that happens, and you're actually very successful because while exploring the Undercity is certainly not safe, it's considerably less suicidal than it used to be because obviously almost all of the monsters are gone. Now, Yigbeth.
Okay, before I decide this... Oh, what?
Yeah.
We have a
well,
thing?
I was thinking of doing a little thing. You have a dream. Go to sleep one night, and when you open your eyes, you are not in your bed. You see something you've never seen before. You appear to be just outside the immortal realm of Tyr. Far off, you can see the gates and the roofs of the feasting halls.
Just to say, Yigbeth has rejected Tyr ever since the thing.
Oh right, she
doesn't come back to him. She instead comes back to whatever god was she worshipped before.
Right. Okay. Yep.
God of healing or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. That's totally fine. But you are outside the immortal realm of Tyr.
Okay.
Far off, you can see the gates and the roofs of the feasting halls, but for now you're lying in the middle of a great grassy plain. All is quiet, and in this moment you feel the weight of your many years more keenly than you ever have before. Your missing limb throbs painfully. You see a figure approaching. A huge, muscular, and not overly clothed man with a missing hand and missing eyes. Sound familiar?
Missing eyes? Missing hand?
Yep.
No.
Well,
is it supposed to?
Yigbeth would very, very much know who that was. That's Tyr.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know what he looked like. I thought it was someone I met before.
It's fairly well known, but he's not a human-sized man either. He's giant.
Okay.
He stands implacably before you, and it's a moment before he speaks, and he says, "Hey, kiddo, you really did some stuff there, didn't you?"
With nods.
So, I mean, I know that you've sworn off me, but that's fine. I just thought I need to take this time to have a little chat and ask you if there's anything you need to know.
Anything I need to know?
Yeah.
Well. Why didn't you stop me?
Stop you? That's not the way it works. Why didn't you stop yourself?
I don't know.
You see, I don't know. People think that the gods have all the answers, but really, we're not that different from you guys. I mean, we grow, we learn, and we change, and well, I suppose we just have more time to do it all in. That's, I suppose, more true of some of us than others. I may be biased, but it seems like the simpler the thing you represent, the less you grow. Gods of madness, of death, hate, and avarice, what do they have to learn? Those things are easy. They're base. They come to anyone who just isn't trying. Life, justice, love, on the other hand, nothing's more complicated than that. Nothing's more difficult or more worth the effort. You know how I define a hero? As someone who doesn't take the easy way out. Which is why, even though you no longer want to, you are never going to find a home here. You took the easy path. And listen, kid, we all make mistakes. Gods know we do, and he holds up his stump to yours. But I don't think your story is quite over yet. There's still potential. Do you say anything else?
Before I do,
Mm-hmm.
do we want to just end this? Like, not continue to season 3?
Well, I mean, that'll be totally up to you. This, as far as I'm concerned, this is sort of leaving it open.
Like, this is 2 old players. How
He's got work to do.
does he?
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of want to leave as many plot threads sort of satisfyingly finished, but at the same time not over.
Yeah, I think it's pretty open. Like, I feel like it's satisfyingly finished. What does Keys have to do?
But you know that this is your last moment with Tyr.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'd like to continue playing Gigbeth.
Yeah, that will certainly be an option.
But if we're not going to continue, I think Gigbeth would just leave the city and go somewhere far away.
Yeah, I'm not even going to give you the chance to do that.
No.
Okay. No.
No.
This is your very last moment here. What you say next is your last thing as Jigbeth for now.
Was it? Huh? What do you mean?
You've got one sentence left until the camera cuts away.
Yeah.
And no more Yigbeth.
For now.
This is the end of your scene.
No, you can totally bring her back. Yeah. You're having a dream.
Yeah, but like, well.
Then
Okay,
leave it as a cliffhanger. Then leave it as a cliffhanger. Cut away right now.
Yes.
There we go. Perfect.
Just Yigbeth looks like she's going to say something.
The camera cuts away. Perfect. That's satisfying in its own way.
Not entirely.
Oop. Okay.
Tyr says to you.
It's okay. The camera cuts away.
And then cuts back. Tyr says,
it's the post-credit stinger.
Yeah. Don't feel too bad. Before you go. I'm not supposed to, but let me show you something. And he gives you a vision. You can sense yourself moving in all senses of the word. You are traveling to some other plane. You're traveling to some other time. Feels like you're going forward several years. A figure appears in a flash of light falls to the ground, panting. Clearly, she has been through a lot to get here. Here is a dark place of fire and screaming and pain. The demons who inhabit it are as much victims as the ones that they ensnare. The woman stands, and you see a familiar face, though it has been changed by time, travel, and great struggle.
It's been
Dark, huge forms. A dark, huge shape forms on the horizon, coalescing into a demonic humanoid form. With it comes a voice. Mortal, who are you so foolish as to trespass in the realm of Asmodeus?
oh,
And the figure
my.
says, my name is Seraphims.
Oh,
Says,
what?
drawing a long, shining blade.
Sorry.
Come a long way to get here. I've come to save the love of my life. Session end.
Okay.
Outstanding. Outstanding, my man. Absolute banger. One of the greats.
Is this
Thank you.
a hint that Yigbeth can come and help her?
Well, possibly.
We'll see. We'll see. Those questions are.
No, this is why I'm really angry at you.
At who? At me specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
Because in Blood Camp, I was ready to drop that bomb, and it was going to be a little different, but it was basically, you're going to hell. And then you do the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well, Blood Camp is literally going to end in like 2 to 3 sessions.
That's okay. But I think it actually managed to turn it into something a little bit better anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just like I was like, okay, we could do like a little short session where you go plane hopping, and I don't know. We'll see. Could still happen. But at the minute, whenever I realized you were you sent the party to hell, I was just like, oh no. Oh well.
We're gonna have to talk about that in the next session. I thought about it, and stuff is not going to work out.
Right. Anyway, thank you very much for playing.
Thank you, man. This was
wonky schedule, but
thank you.
Yeah, seriously, this is one of the better. Like, I cannot believe these season finales turn out as well as they do. Like every time, it's just such on like another fucking level.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, it always feels like it works out story-wise, even when you guys change something that I didn't think was going to happen.
Mm.
Like, I didn't think Yigbeth was going to come back. You know, I thought I'm going to give her that little last scene where, you know, Teddy can just say something, but then you redeemed her and you cut off her hand, and I was like, okay, that's totally changed my ending. But then
you tried to kill her with a knife.
I tried to kill her with a knife. But no, I like that. I like having Sarah having to have this really horrible moment where she's like, has to face someone who murdered, her partner right in front of her.
Worst of all, she had to watch Blaze eating.
Yeah. Just so rude.
Or sorry, Keys, not Blaze.
And then it also gave me this wee moment where I was able to, because Tyr has in canon, he has lost a hand, and so now has Yigbeth, and that feels like, hey, that's a nice little thing to line up.
It's pretty thematic.
And that just happened over and over again, that sort of thing. Like, I had my story in mind, you guys did something I didn't expect, everything got better because of it,
Mm.
So, yeah.
What's really crazy is that the rotten underpinnings, like leitmotif that has been throughout like both seasons of the campaign, resolved favorably in this case, because at the bottom we found safety. At the bottom of the tower we found safety and refuge rather than like evil, and Simon shows that he's willing to die to save us, and
I mean, he didn't choose that, did he?
Well, he
did by fighting him.
He did, yeah.
By not like just turning and slaughtering us to prove the point. To prove his loyalty,
That's something that also changed during the course of things, because the idea was always have this campaign, 3 vampires running the city, and sort of hide them in plain sight. So I was always like careful to say, what time of day it was when you saw them when they were outside, that sort of thing. Or that, there would never be any question of sunlight hitting them and making this whole elaborate sort of tower that, I don't know if that comes across, but I was trying to make sure you realized there was no sunlight ever hitting them. But I kind of changed that character, and it really wasn't, he was always supposed to be the modernist, the guy who was most willing to change. And the Voisin was sort of a cautious type, and Alant was a real like stuck in his ways traditionalist. But I really liked the idea of like you guys changing him. He actually, this is a villain who ended up learning from the heroes, and I think became a little bit heroic himself. Absolutely. Even though he's done an awful lot of bad stuff.
Yeah, I think you kind of undermined yourself by portraying him so sympathetically at all times. His face grew to fit the amicable kind of mask.
Yeah, I did have him like do some nasty stuff and like directly threaten Sarah, or was it? I think it was Cersei.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
At the same time, I think it all worked in terms of an arc that you didn't really get to see an awful lot of, But yeah, like I say, I could probably have done with more of if that had been my intention from the start, I might have, made that a little bit smoother. But hey.
It's turned out like completely epic. I've got a question, which is, what is the plot arc? Well, that, which we may never, well, I guess, yeah. That, B, the Gorgon and the bull. Where did that come from? That was an arc that we entirely missed. Was that the fat goblin or the large goblin bar?
Portly goblin.
Portly goblin. Thank you.
That is correct. Very nicely. It was designed as a place you could go and have a little adventure early on. That essentially they were like doing underground monster fighting competitions.
When was this hinted ever?
This was hinted 3 separate times, homeboy.
I don't think you ever found
the inn we went to all the time.
No, we never went to it.
You didn't.
It was the Portly Goblin was mentioned by name, like at least 2 separate times during the Etten hunting, and I think once before when we were buying the and I think once before that.
Yeah.
But when we were buying the chloroform, somebody mentioned.
You've got a good memory.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it just mentioned by name and that's it?
Well, it was sort of suggested that
like
it might
hinted
be a place
that
you want to check out in terms of gang activity.
Yeah, that too.
The Etten hunters were, instead of bringing the Ettins to the funicular, they were bringing a lot of them to this monster fighting place. So the idea was that someone was sneaking monsters out, and it turns out it would have been the Sons of Tomorrow. Basically staging fake fights with like illusionary magic, and then
Oh, that's a sweet little thread. I like that.
So that's how that went. But because we never really, I was sort of hesitant to use anything that I hadn't set up specifically. But I thought, you know what, that is a fun final fight. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. That was totally dope. Especially because I had to get the fuck out. Like, sorry, dudes. I
didn't think you were going to leave then. I thought either Bree or Yigbeth was going to take the bomb, and yeah. So that wasn't balanced for 3 people.
I noticed, yes.
We did it though.
But it turns out wizards will cheese the fuck out of everything.
Yeah, I mean, you took that chimera out of the fight so well.
Mm.
I was actually really worried because my wizard is not really good at dealing damage.
Hmm. They both had a healthy amount of hit points.
Oh yeah, I think it's just basically because we locked down that chimera to an absurd degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Stuck
Which
in
is
the
really
death
the only
zone
reason.
forever.
Yeah, you guys have got that crowd
Stason
control on lock.
just hits like an atom bomb as well.
Yeah, that's true. Which, by the way, can I mention that punning your way back to life is like
That's such a beautiful
completely
moment.
legendary. That's the most Skew thing
That
that
is
has
the
ever
most
happened.
Skew.
You have to do that every time you get petrified. You can't
was
get
so
petrified
incredible.
anymore.
Absolutely.
Well, I was reading through all
incredible.
my things thinking there must be a way out of this. We don't have a cleric. Like,
Yeah.
you can't get out unless you've got a cleric or a level 9 wizard or sorcerer who can cast Wish. There's literally 2 spells to get out of it.
Wow.
I mean, I like the drama of him getting frozen, but at the same time, that idea was too good not to use.
Yeah, seriously.
And it's more fun just having everyone fighting as well.
Kitchen, yeah.
I felt like one of those lawyers who's found the loophole in the case, you know,
Oh, that
in the contract. Gotcha.
That is like one of the most legendary moments I have ever seen in any game ever. Like that was some shit, and it was like perfectly you. It was
Well, I
amazing.
had to message Universal first and check it was all right, and he gave it the go ahead. And I was like, okay, make them roll perception.
Yes,
So
good
all the
thing you did as
theories
well,
came
because
out. They were like, oh no.
rolling perception just suddenly out of nowhere has been a theme of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had
You
forgotten to
conditioned us
write
to
it
be
into this.
so scared every time you say those words.
Mhm. Everything's fine just became like a good God.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
No thanks.
nothing's fine.
I'm quite relieved someone actually passed the perception check as well, because that would have been weird otherwise.
That's true.
We just
No
like,
one
look
noticed.
back and he's not petrified anymore.
They just hear Stason shout, bollocks!
That's the power of bollocks. Was there any other questions that I haven't answered?
So the mysterious figure, is that thread
is that
still
an answerable question?
I think I can certainly answer some of it. I mean, it's not an answer with a hugely satisfying conclusion, because it's meant to be this really, I know I didn't get into it very much, but it's meant to be this really weird extra-dimensional creature that's in debt to the Archon in some way. So essentially it's happily living its life on some other plane, but it's also working for them on this plane.
Can we know what plane?
To be honest, I haven't worked that out.
Because it's
So-
I don't know, like this isn't like, I don't know, God of Madness territory.
No,
this sounds more custom than like D&D.
Yeah,
proper.
I mean, I didn't take this from anywhere. I've just sort of
Just
I
the
just
universal
wanted
plane.
a bit weird.
Universal plane.
Yeah. I just wanted something very weird and strange in the game, and
Actually, if he's
explaining it too much is-
multiplanar, that does make him universal. So that's you in the
It's
game,
you.
Dud.
It's,
You're the mysterious figure all along.
oh no, it's the GM.
Incredible.
What debt do you owe the Archon GM?
The debt of messing with you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it makes sense that the mysterious figure was your Mary Sue the whole time.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Nailed it. Oh, jeez.
What?
Just take a quick look. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Whoops.
So yeah.
Dude, I am looking forward to whatever happens next in this world, but you deserve a fantastic amount of time off after this, man. This was just a neat little wrap up, and the legend of dropping a fucking madness god bomb. That's on another level, like even from firebombing the city. Like we just keep up in the ante, and it's really
Yeah.
I'm liking it. We're really getting into some Fast and Furious franchise, like late Fast and Furious franchise shit.
No one will blame you for that atrocity because they're focused on this atrocity. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. No, no. Thank you very much for playing. Really, it would not have been anywhere near as good if it wasn't such a good group. So, you know, pat yourselves quite a lot on the back.
Yeah, you guys are amazing for sure.
Yeah.
Universal, thank you so much for DMing. Like this is my favorite RPG campaign of all time. And I think you're probably a much better DM than I am, but I keep trying.
I don't know. I mean, I liked Bandcamp an awful lot.
That was pretty
it was
legendary.
We're good. We keep having good times together because you guys are fucking.
Yeah.
All right. So take care, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here and grab some brekkie.
Oh god, yeah, I need food.
Yeah, and you guys are freaking awesome. Have a good one.
Likewise.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
Bye.
Lights.